What's going on, YouTube? This is Sandra with Black Knight Studios, back again with another YouTube video in my backyard on a nice, cool, well, it's not cool, it's like 78, 75 degrees here in Chicago. It's kind of nice from all the humidity. Just got off of a bike ride, just did like 22 miles, nothing too crazy. So, what up? Yeah, the nice cicadas are talking here. I guess a little weekly update. I have done some back work, like some back studies, and working on a manga page, doing some studies of that, as I go between this project and my next project for Grimm. However, I didn't do anything with Grimm. I haven't worked on Grimm at all this week, so I'm kind of taking low on that. But as far as this video and going forward with it, the main topic today is AI, artificial intelligence. You heard that right, AI. Now, I've been pretty silent about the topic, still trying to process everything. However, I do see it as a threat and as a positive thing, first of all. But I see it as a threat that it's going to take out a lot of the production work, which would be like entry-level jobs for like to enter the industry. Like the animation industry has been really impacted by that. And I wanted to be an animator too at one point. I still think about becoming one. I just haven't really like pursued it in a while. Something happened, but that's a whole nother story. I don't know if I'll if I ever feel like sharing it, but as far as animation goes, that there's been a lot of layoffs. I don't know, there's one theory says that they got hired due to the pandemic. Now people are saying it's AI, but I definitely see it as AI. However, studios haven't really used it as much, or they have started to. They started to use it, and it's just like for graphic design. I studied graphic design too, so I see some threats to it, unfortunately. And I, as an artist, I want to not see it as the villain. I mean, see AI as this evil conspiracy theory. Like, hey, I'm gonna battle AI and this evil thing. I want to see if it could assist me. So with this project, I started using some AI. Started using more ChatGPT to generate some ideas, and oh my god, it's terrible. Oh my god, pose. I tested out this alligator with some guy in anime style. Oh my god, that pose is horrible. And then I generated some ideas as far as getting like the Grim Reapers, but I do see it as a way to get my thought process going. I'm kind of using Pinterest as well. It's definitely helping my speed up. I've already generated some ideas, one for a spirit thing. There's like a comic book I did. You can see it on Pinterest. I can share it here too. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, but like I got this idea where it generated this spirit, and it was like a floating thing, and I think I want to design a character off it. So I feel like that's helped me, as an artist. Like I have the traditional drawing skills, but I see it as a problem also in the future. Now is that someone who doesn't like know how to draw anything can easily just slap on AI, and there's been artworks that have been winning AI contests, like not AI contests, but have been winning. Was one that won an art contest a while back. I know I'm not the best at talking here, but I mean I kind of see it as as AI, that some people like it'll be used like to be cheap. I could see like marketing firms. What I see now, marketing firms can use AI, and they started to. So instead of hiring like graphic designers, videographers, or anything like that, someone could put in the code like this and be like, "Yo, we got some really cool stuff." And that, unfortunately, I think is gonna happen, especially for like a marketing firm. So instead of hiring, it's gonna be a lot faster, and you can generate something within an hour. And there's some stuff that AI has produced that's pretty good, but what I've been trying to do, sometimes the poses and stuff, I guess, when it comes to creating artwork, it still feels stiff, but seeing how technology has been progressing, it's gonna go further, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know how things honestly will look, and I do think there's one prediction I'm going to make for the future in the next 10, 20 years is that traditional art will be valued, not just drawing on a computer, but being able to draw something that is on paper traditionally. I think that will be valued, and traditional painters or artists, watercolor artists, mixed media, could be very valued in the future. I mean, artwork never really disappeared, even from like the Renaissance period or anything. People still buy artwork or antiques even to this day. So I honestly think like traditional artists I still believe they can have a future for that. People still like going to galleries and stuff like that. So I do think there will always be a market for anything. I think people, including myself, I'm still trying to find, like I'm still learning as I go, and like learning art skills, figuring out like the market, how to change things and adapt, So yeah, I think AI is mixed, but I do see it as a skill set that artists can actually use in their workflows to improve their work. And I don't mean just type in something and slap out a page, not that type of stuff, but to help generate ideas. And I'm sure many YouTubers and other people have talked about it. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, and I'll see how I can do it. And also Photoshop, I used to be able to mask things out. I had to do it traditionally, like use the tools, feather tools and everything, the masking tools. Now you just hit generate and it removes the background. Of course there's some iffiness to it. You still have to clean it up if the background's really bad, or like, but like if you have a green screen, snap at a button, so tools are becoming faster. But I feel like you still have to understand the theory behind it. So if I'm gonna take shortcuts, I have to understand the work behind it, kind of like the art fundamentals, So that I have the knowledge of Photoshop and technology, I kind of see what's there and how I can actually speed up the process, and it helps me. But I'm also becoming lazier because of that. But I think humans can become a little lazy too, but it also helps out stuff. And I still think people, if you want to create art, I think will be creating art still. They will still be doing it. Like I'm still creating art. Like, I don't know, I'm still out there. People still want to read my comic books. There's people that are still excited. And I think especially more now, people will value human creation. So I'm looking forward to the future a little bit now, or looking forward to it now. So guys, well, see you all next week.